Alright, this is my final AHA for the class and it's week number 7. Um, First thing, on the reading this week, one of the things that was not really an AHA, but was like, well, yeah, I'd hope people would do that, was mainly just using some common sense in certain situations. When I was reading, I couldn't help but think of all those horror movies where, somebody comes in to attack somebody and whoever's getting attacked finally gets that person on the ground and gets a chance to get away. But instead of running out of the front door and getting help, they run up and lock themselves in a bathroom and, eventually and they get stuck and eventually the person opens the door and and they're kind of SOL. They're just kind of screwed. They can't go anywhere. It's like, well, don't put yourself in a dangerous situation, and just kind of think about it before you do things. And then secondly is just the kind of the overall AHA for the class. Sorry. Um, you know, I knew a lot about the workplace safety because, as I mentioned in one of my posts, I worked at a bank before, and they do a really good job of kind of making you aware of everything to look for. Just because, I mean, there's thousands of dollars you're working with. I mean, plus all the money in the safe and all that kind of stuff. To where, I mean, you just never know. So they did a good job of making you aware of that. So I was already familiar with a lot of it. But it was more the first half of the class where it was just all the school shootings and just kind of knowing what to look for. I mean, I was 17 when Columbine happened, so I was just a teenager, and I just believed everything that would happen that was said in the media. Where now that I know everything, I'm just really shocked at how incorrect some of the reporting was back then. Because and I, like many other students, did some more research on Columbine and saw some of the myths, and was just, like I said, just really shocked. And then the other thing, being an elementary teacher, just made me realize that it really can happen. Like it doesn't just happen in high school or junior high. I mean, we read about it happening in an elementary school with young kids. Um, One of the research I found had 9 third graders who had plotted to tie up their third grade teacher and stab him. I don't remember if it's a girl or boy. Stab him or her and kill him. And I'm just like, I taught third grade. That never entered my head as being like, oh, my kids are going to tie me up and hurt me. But I mean, unfortunately, in the world we're in today, it seems like it just starts getting younger and younger with everything that happens. I hear my fifth graders now talking about things that I'm like, I didn't even know about that till I was in like eighth grade when I was a kid. So, yeah, no, I really did enjoy the class, and I feel like I got a lot out of it. And I feel like I'm much more prepared as what to look for and just kind of keep an eye out for certain things. So yeah, no, I really did enjoy the class, and thanks for everything.